Hi, I'm Terry Andrus, President and CEO of CompleteRx. I'm here with Rick Burnett, the COO for CompleteRx, and we're going to be talking about 3 trends in hospital pharmacy.
Yeah, and I think the first topic we're going to talk about, Terry, and probably near and dear to everybody's heart, is drug costs and what's going to be going on in drug costs. And unfortunately, I don't think the landscape's changing at all. What we're seeing out there in the market is we saw these biosimilars coming to market that we thought were going to save some money, and in some cases they did, but in a lot of cases we're not really seeing any big price differences. And it's been really hard to manage them on formularies because even though one agent might be less expensive than the other, we're finding out that sometimes insurance companies won't pay for them, which poses a challenge for hospitals.
Sure.
And then kicking off the start of the year, a lot of the drug companies actually raised their prices by an average of about 5% for the year. So we're kind of at an impasse on drug costs. So essentially it's going to mean a lot of the same old, where you're going to have good inventory control, good purchasing practices, tight formularies, good utilization management, and the other things that we have been doing for years and years and years quite successfully.
Yeah, and I agree with you on all those points. I think that, new drugs coming out on the market that are way more expensive than anything we've ever seen. We've seen dosing go up to $30,000 a dose for a patient. So, I think other things that we're going to have to do in this industry is utilize data to help us manage through these cost increases and make sure that we're catching all the important information for cost reduction, clinical, all the other things. And then you throw AI into the mix with this, and I think there'll be a lot of moving changes within pharmacy using these data and artificial intelligence. So what are your thoughts?
No, I totally agree on the data points. I'm surprised at the number of organizations that we go in, and when you start asking, how do you measure your performance in the pharmacy, a lot of institutions don't have those, measures in place. So it's hard to tell whether or not you're succeeding or whether or not you're making progress unless you're using the information. And there's the things, as an operator, I'm always using that information operationally, but to your point with AI, there's all this information you can be using to better treat patients. That's pretty exciting in the market when you start seeing that, where we can start looking at demographics and certain patient, genomic backgrounds, and then figuring out how best to treat those patients, what therapy is going to be best for them using that information and that data.
Agreed. Some of the things that we're seeing trends are using robotics in the pharmacy so that we can utilize the data, but not only that, but improve the efficiency within these pharmacies. And it improves patient care, patient safety, and it allows our pharmacists to get out and do the things that they truly want to do, and that's patient care.